All right, guys, so Russ from Willie's Firewood here. I've been teasing for a little while about something that we had that we were going to give to Gramp. I'll show you what that is, and we're going to unbox it. If you can hear in the background during this video, he's outside using another one of these, not the same brand, but we're going to give it to him. We're going to let him try it, but let's take a look and see what we got. So right here we have the Vevor 58cc chainsaw that was sent to us by Vevor to test and try. So let's get this unboxed. I'll pull everything out of the box. We'll see what's in there. We'll put it together and we'll go give it to Gramp. So don't mind that we're a little sideways. I got you on a creative tripod because you know I fell and broke my tripod. Stuff happens. But let's open this up. Got a 20-inch bar and a scabbard. Got a tool pouch. Let's see what's in the tool pouch here. We got a scrunch. Got some earplugs and a 20-inch saw chain, so we'll put that on there in a minute. And then I think the heart of the beast is coming next. Oh yeah, absolutely, but we got some other stuff first. Got a funnel and a mixing jug for your fuel, so that's pretty cool. Comes with a bunch of stuff, but this is what we're after right here. Vevor 58cc chainsaw. Black and orange, just like some of the other brands. We'll see. Got plastic caps, recoil, got a on-off toggle right there. Choke is a manual pull choke on this side, and chain brake. Chain brake is functional. So just like your standard typical chainsaw, but let's put it together and give it to a less than standard operator and see what Gramp thinks about it. So I'm going to bring you guys along, for those of you that don't do a lot of this stuff. I think this is going to be a perfect fit for a homeowner. Somebody that needs a saw and doesn't necessarily use it every single day, but I could be wrong. We're going to run this thing and we're going to really put it through its paces and see what happens. And we'll see what we get. But the brake is built into the chain cover, just like a normal homeowner style saw. We will put our bar and chain on. Putting your bar and chain on is just as simple as sliding this over the bar nuts and putting your chain on there. So we'll do that right now. The chain doesn't look too bad. I may give it a little sharpen, but we'll see. Maybe I'll give it to Gramp just as it is out of the box, and we'll see how it goes. He's running an Echo outside right now, so we'll see what he thinks compared to the Echo. It's a comparable sized Echo, but it's a pro saw instead of a homeowner saw. But we do have the Steel Farm Boss, which is a homeowner saw, so we can compare this to that and see just where this lines up and fits into the whole grand scheme of things. So we've got that put on. Now all we want to do is put our cover back on, just like so. Put our bar nuts back on, and we're ready to roll. So we'll be back in just a minute. We'll put some fuel and oil in this. All right, guys, so we have our bar and chain all installed. Do not worry about this being upside down. Bars are meant to be flipped. I didn't look at it when I put it on. Will not hurt a thing. We're gonna fuel this up. We've got the chain on. It feels fairly sharp. We're gonna run it just as it is and bring it out into the wood pile, do some cuts with it, see what happens. So let's put some gas and oil in it. All right, guys, so 40 to 1, and that's what Gramp and I mix our saws, because we run a little rich on purpose. So I've got some 40 to 1 mix here. Overfill it just a little bit the first time. Put our cap back on. The caps have an O-ring. And then we'll put some bar oil in it. And after I get these caps on and tight, we'll fire it up and I'll bring you back for the first startup. We'll see how many pulls it takes. All right guys, so we're full of gas and oil. We're gonna give this thing a start up, see how it goes. Has not been started before, so this will probably take a few pulls, but let's see what we get. It's got a like a Simpole start system. Well, I'm getting tired of pulling. So it runs, I don't know, 13, 14, 15 pulls. But our chain, I think, is bound up. So I'm going to take a look at that. We'll get it freed up. We'll bring it back and we'll go do some cutting. All right, guys. So I think I've got the chain situation fixed. Let's find out. Sounds good. Let's go put it in the wood pile. All right, guys, let's go find Gramp. So Gramp's running the Echo 620 right now. Give him the Vivo 58 in a minute. All right, we're gonna give Gramp the Vivo. Hasn't been sharpened exactly how it come out of the box. We'll try some cuts with it. If it needs to be sharpened, we'll send it home with him. He can sharpen it. But we're gonna see how it goes and give it a try. For $100.
That's well worth it.
I'm impressed.
I wouldn't hesitate to buy one.
Well, there you go. You heard it from Gramp himself. He wouldn't hesitate to buy one. It sounds good. It runs good. I think with a good sharpening on it, that'd be a pretty good cutting little saw. Not bad. Smells new.
Yeah. Smells like oatmeal.
All right, guys. So you heard it from the man himself. Gramp has given the Vevor 58cc chainsaw his stamp of approval. It's a nice saw. For $100, I don't know what more you could really ask for, and it starts so nice. And I'm not just saying that either, guys. I was skeptical beyond all get out, but I'm telling you, this is really, really nice. Let me show you one more time so you can get a look at it, and then I'm gonna go find a reel chain for it. And we're going to give it to Gramp tomorrow, and we're going to let him run a tank or two with it and see if a reel chain makes a real difference. So there it is, the Vevor 58.2cc gas chainsaw. You can pick these up for about $100, shipped right to your house. And like Gramp said, for a homeowner, he doesn't know why you'd buy anything else. But I'll show you right now. This has the low kick chain on it, and it's a semi chisel instead of a full chisel. So we're going to go try to find the right chain at the local store and get one that fits, and we're going to put a reel chain on it, and we're going to see what we can do. But overall, Vevor, you have impressed Gramp and I both, because I had my reservations. It's all plastic, guys. You're not going to throw this and bounce this around, but for $100, well worth it. And it starts so stinking easy. So this has been off for about 10 minutes since Gramp left. I'm going to turn it on and we'll see how easy it starts. I don't know. I'm impressed. Stay tuned. We're going to run it, and we're going to run it hard. We're going to see what this Vevor will do and how much it will do before it says uncle. But for $100 for a homeowner, we run about a tank of gas through it. I don't think you can ask for much better. I'll show you what we cut with it in just a second here. You hang on. So this whole front row where the Vevor is sitting all the way down, we cut on one tank of fuel, the very first tank of fuel. And there's some bigger stuff in there too. Up cutting with the chain that's on it, it struggles a little bit. But cutting down through that low kick chain, cuts really nice. Still got a few rounds here that I've got to stack. But again, the only thing we're getting out of this is a $100 chainsaw. And I'm not trying to steer anybody into buying anything. But if you only cut just a little bit of wood, this went together really quick, really easy. It's affordable, it's easy to start, it's fairly lightweight, and it's fairly powerful. So one of the things that I'm going to do is I have the Steel Farm Boss that's the same category homeowner saw. We're going to run this up against that in a future video as well, and we're going to see how it cuts, how it performs, how it does, and we'll give you updates as we go. But again, I'm impressed. So remember, guys, a little bit every day, even if it's with a Vevor, will go a long way. Help someone if you can, and we'll see you guys on the next one.